Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to Little Booga Booga Boogle. I sneaked her out of her house by scrabbling in the, what finger is that? There we are. By scrabbling in her bedding and saying Booga Booga Boogle until she came out to see what was going on. And then I carefully led her onto my hand and then picked her up. And this is Little Boogle. She's a little cutie. Little Charvy and Little Mama Squeak are both A-OK. But now that I've shown off my little Hamatron of the day, here you go, little one. Back into your cage, into your house. What happened yesterday? Boy, there's a whole bunch that's been going on. Not just on one front, but a lot. I'm going to try and remember a whole bunch of stuff. First one actually is a mild thing. I just read about how apparently one of the things that Donald Trump did at the big G7 conference was toss a handful of Starburst at Angela Merkel, you know, the German, whatever the particular word that they have for, you know, her position, I've forgotten. But instead, you know, don't say I never gave you anything. And that's been going through the Twitter verse and all this. And you know what? That's, to me, that's one of the very few humanizing things about him, where I've done that. It's not, I mean, sure, he might have meant it in a rude and horrible way, but it's like you toss something to a friend and you say, hey, never say it, don't say I never gave you anything. It's not, it's just a thing. Like I said, it may not be just a thing to him. He might have meant it in a rude and horrible way, I don't know. But to me, that's one of the few humanizing things. Thumbs up? Now, you may notice that I'm on my webcam, and this is hopefully going to be a 20-minute vlog. And what happened? My computer died yesterday. Yes, indeed, my computer died. But it wasn't my computer. What happened after my computer died? When I was watching a video, and all of a sudden, all the video on the screen just went a bunch of horizontal lines, multicolored horizontal lines, mostly crowded toward the top of the screen. And then the speakers, I was wearing headphones, that's all I have. My audio system, the speakers barely work. I have to whack and pound on a little hockey puck to make them work, so I just use headphones. But where was I on that? Oh yes, and then the speakers, the headphone speakers just went and it was really loud, and I was like, holy smokes. The computer was still running. It was just doing that. So I went, oh boy, turned it off. Now all the lights that are still on when the power's connected were still on, because all of our equipment draws power even when the power's off. It's vampire energy use. They're still on. The only way to stop that is to unplug it. And so there's things that are still on and drawing power, just not doing much. Those lights were still on. When I tried turning on my computer, the sounds all came up great, but when it was doing the power on self-test, no video. And then it froze at that point, because it checks everything. You know, if your keyboard doesn't work, it stops and says you don't have a keyboard. You got a hard drive that doesn't work, it stops and says you've got a hard drive that doesn't work. You know, it says on there on the power of self-test what's going on, but no video coming out of it. Totally black screen. So I'm figuring, okay, machine is powering on, but there's no video. I bet it's probably the video card. And so I was betting and hoping that it was just the video card. Now, we're going to make a break, and hopefully I come back to this, because I've been withdrawing from opiates the past couple days. I went and called in my methadone prescription late, and so I have been withdrawing. Monday I was okay. It was my last dose on Monday morning. Monday night was Tuesday I was almost puking. I was in bad shape. Not good. Yesterday I was feeling a little better, but mentally things weren't going good because that's when my computer died. Plus, I'm pretty fastidious. If something falls on the floor, I don't want to touch it. It doesn't, Like if something falls on the floor, I'm not going to touch my face with it, and I'm definitely not going to put it in my mouth, because I've worked in healthcare and I know what's on the floor. The floor is horrifying, especially in the United States. We don't take off our shoes when we come inside, so our carpets are as bad as the outside world. I found a methadone tablet on the floor. I don't know how long it had been there. I don't know how long I'd been walking on it. I don't know why I didn't see it before. I found a methadone tablet on the floor. It took me a while to figure out it was a methadone because I checked it quite carefully, and it was. So yesterday, after I vlogged, and before my computer died, I took a half a methadone tablet. Oh my God. All the withdrawal symptoms went away. Of course. And last night I slept for a good 5 or 6 hours. Thumbs up. So late though that it was like 6 o'clock when I woke up. So today's video is late because it was almost 7:30 by the time I started vlogging. So I've been feeling better. Thank God. My methadone was delivered yesterday, but because I was falling asleep because I'd only got an hour's sleep, I wasn't able to go pick it up. This morning, I took the other half of that methadone tablet. And at 8:30, the post office opened. Well, no, it's actually 10 o'clock here in Shelton. Around the United States, they open up at like 9 o'clock. Here in Shelton, it's 10. So great. At 10 o'clock, I'm going down to the post office, and I'm going to go and get my methadone. Oh, thank God. Now, coming back to all this. So, yesterday I got all that. And then, because of that, I kept falling asleep, and yesterday I spent most of my day asleep. But then I woke up enough around 8 o'clock, and I said, okay, I gotta open that thing up, try and take the card out, find out what's going on. So I took this thing down, unplugged everything, put it on a chair back behind me, got my Kirby vacuum cleaner, swapped everything around to turn it into an air compressor, and I blew all the dust out of my machine. And thank goodness I unscrewed the radiator for the water cooler of the thing and blew all the dust out of the radiator, blew all the dust out of the fan, screwed all that stuff back in, and now it's running great. It was running hot before. I gotta remember, it wasn't at the danger zone anywhere near it, thank God. So whenever it gets to about 30 or 20, well, 20 should be the threshold, which is where it was, I need to get the dust out of it, because now it's running around 40 degrees away from the max temps instead of 20. So that's good. But I took the video card out. Luckily, my motherboard has 1 gigabyte of onboard video RAM. Oh boy, is it slow. Strafe runs. I have to bring all the graphical settings down. Hopefully I'll be awake enough to remember to come back to the fact that I said and vocal tics. Because this is dead. I took the card out and the computer starts up just fine. My card died. I don't know why. It had no burning smells, nothing. It just went gonoof and it does not work. There was no, like I say, no smells, no bad smells, no burning smell, nothing. It just stopped. And stopped the computer from finishing up the booting process. So here's my dead video card. And then Michael Sorenko, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, has been very, very kind. He's been buying me a lot of candy and such like that. He bought a fan because of the heat. The heat where I've got my fan, where I have my computer, it doesn't have the best ventilation down where it is, and so heat kind of tends to accumulate down in the corner where it is. To keep it cool and to help, because this summer is going to be a blisterer, he bought me a fan that I have going right now. You can probably hear it, to keep the air circulating back in that corner so that the heat doesn't accumulate. That's going to help a lot too. Not the video card so much, but that. Now, he had also offered to buy me a video card. I had forgotten about the great Bitcoin mining disaster of 2018. The market's kind of fallen out on this, and so it's getting better slowly. But people have been buying up every single video card out there to mine Bitcoin. They use the GPU on them. I do not know the details. I do not know how it's done. But they just slot the video cards into like server motherboard things. Again, I do not know the details. But they use the GPUs on these massive arrays of video cards and mine Bitcoin with them. And so everything that used to be out there, suddenly the cards are scarce. Very few of them out there anymore. The makers of video cards haven't been able to keep up with the demand for them. And so there's very few cards out there, and the cards that are out there are still expensive. Michael Zarenko was offering to buy me a new video card. When I bought my video card a couple years back, it was kind of expensive, but not as expensive as they are now. Oh my God, they're almost $400. And it was only close to $200 for mine when I bought it like 3 years ago. So I said to him, because he said, I'll buy you a new one. I went, whoa, 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 this is way too expensive. I know, not in good conscience, I can't do that, they're too expensive. And he was like, I've got a limit of 200. And I went, yeah, that's, no. So in good conscience, I could not. I need a video card, but I do not want anybody to ever hurt themselves financially trying to help me. So I was just, no. It's got 1 gigabyte of onboard RAM. It's not good. Everything runs slower, but a lot of things still run. A lot of things don't. I tried testing it with various games. Stuff like Terraria, you can't even tell there's a difference. Things like Strafe, I had to bring the resolution way down, bring the video effects way down, and it still runs. You can tell it's slower. And No Man's Sky couldn't even run. It needs 1.5 gigabytes of video RAM. I don't have that. So, I'm still connected. I'm still alive. My video options are a lot less than they were, well, 2 days ago. I don't know how long it's going to take this video to render. It might take a long time. But my motherboard is a good one. I mean, it's got 4 computer cores and 8 graphical cores. That is good, isn't it? And I've got a vocal tics. I want to get back to that. I have an A7850K APU, which AMD just makes APUs, which are like, you know, it's a CPU, but it's a different type. And so it's a good chip and it's good stuff. It's a good system. I don't know why my buses run slow for my hard drives, and now I don't have a video card. So thumbs up. Yes, vocal tics. I was reading on a Cracked article where they had a Photoshop thing, and somebody was talking about how when you listen to podcasts, it's very annoying. He loves listening to podcasts, but the people's vocal tics sneak into his stuff. With so many people that say like or I mean or like if you ever watch any of the Angry Video Game Nerd stuff, when he's just talking, he every 3 or 4 words goes I try to not do that. I come from a stage play talking background where they tell you and they teach you, and public speaking, where if you feel yourself going to make one of your known verbal tics, pause. Just pause. If you're talking to people, they don't need you to blast through your speech. So pause. That actually helps people process so that when you go on, they're more on board and with you because they can follow what you're saying. So if you feel yourself going to say like, pause, and then go. Or don't say don't say like I've done 3 times this video. Pause. You sound a whole lot better. It's amazing. Give it a shot. Try it. It's practice. You're going to be fighting however many years of age old you are of habit. So you ain't going to be able to do it on day one. It takes 3 weeks to develop a habit or break a habit. So thumbs up. Oh, holy smokes. I did not open up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. So I'm going through right now and opening up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab so I can go through and thank people for having left me comments. Thank you all so very much for having done this. Now, I'm not reading the comments. I'm just thanking people for having left the comment. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. And let's see. It's a range of 20 to 25 because I'm counting on the fingers of my left hand. Oh yeah, I found out. I'm still suffering from post-acute withdrawal syndrome from my alcoholism. And especially going through the withdrawal from my methadone, I've really got post-acute withdrawal syndrome. Part of the effects of post-acute withdrawal syndrome is bad memory, headaches when you try to concentrate, blasted time sense. All the things I've been suffering from for 18 years. But back to this. So Shay Moran, thank you very, very much. And Cool Calm, thank you. Spencer Locaball, I sure hope I'm close. Ara Noir, ooh, I didn't mean to ruin your name, but thank you very, very much. Tag Nomer, greatly appreciated. And Albora, thumbs up and thank you. Tall Dude 123, thank you very, very much. Hereby Fate, thank you. That's bananas, it sure is. And it was the GPU, amazingly. Brian Glenn, thank you very, very much. Pigeon Man 49, thank you, greatly appreciated. And Juanio Santa Cruz, I sure hope, thank you very, very much. Cachilian, I sure hope I'm close. And Magic Ninja What, always good to see you in the comments, thank you. Lenormand, thank you, greatly appreciated. Conspo Lopez, thank you very, very much. Balez Perez, I think, thank you. Adam Carey, greatly appreciated. Minecraft Let's Player, thumbs up and thank you. And Mohammed Race, I hope, thank you. The Krona Guy, thank you very, very much. Patrick Bosayan, I sure hope I'm close. And HP Toby, I've forgotten where I am, so we'll go with 4. Thank you very, very much. And last but not least, Praxis Effect. Thank you very, very much. Each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real life. Well, hey, thumbs up. It's a good thing. It's a lot better than the inside of my head. Oh my gosh, these last couple days especially. Oh, I can't remember if I said in the beginning where it was somebody in the comments that said that it can be 4 months before you finish having withdrawal symptoms because of the long half-life on methadone. Thumbs up. And I have various links. I said again. Oh my god, I'm gotta go kill myself. No, bad joke, horrible. I'm sorry I said that. But I have various links. There's Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron. And I did have somebody donate $50 to my PayPal campaign. Thank you so, not PayPal campaign, straight to my PayPal. Thank you so very much. I cannot remember your name, but it is appreciated. You are a wonderful human being. Thank you. Now, if you cannot donate, now did I say this part where it's if you could donate? But there's Patreon.com patrons. Like these beautiful and awesome people. That's what I needed to say thank you to these people. Thank you very much. It is because of you I have a roof over my head and I'm not homeless. Greatly appreciated. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. I would greatly appreciate that. But if you don't want to, I would understand. Though if you are down with it, I will do as much as I can to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. And yes, I am using my hands a lot more, even though my shoulders are still killing me. Oh, they hurt. They're just burning, too. I haven't had enough. I mean, right now it's bringing my serum level up, but it ain't anywhere near what it should be. So I'm getting there. I'm doing better. Oh my god, it's so nice not to be dope sick, let me tell you. Oh my god. Thumbs up. Well, I'm going to hopefully have a reaction video today, hopefully a game video for this channel, hopefully a game video for the game channel, maybe even live stream off the PS4. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to call up and cancel my therapy. I knew I would. Thumbs up. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. Thank you all so very much. When my computer has problems, I feel lost, alone, and like I'm going to die.